Hey yo, fellow Legonians, fellow Brick fans, this is Dave Frost reporting in once again with another Lego Dimensions pack review. And so this is the Back to the Future level pack, as you see before you. And it's a pretty cool level pack. Comes with the age suggestion of 7 to 14 years old, 94 pieces. Code number is 7121201. Comes with Marty McFly as the one minifigure, the DeLorean time machine, and the hoverboard from Back to the Future Part 2. And the DeLorean is from all three movies, even though it wasn't really used much in the third, to some degree. Right side of the box is the same box art as you have on the front. Here is the left side of the box with copyright branding. And the bottom just has other unimportant information except for when you're purchasing the product. And here is the back. Comes with the images of all three builds for the 3-in-1 builds of the mini builds, where you get the DeLorean time machine, the electric time machine, ultra time machine, and then the hoverboard, cyclone board, and ultimate hoverjet. So that's it for the box. Let me adjust the camera for a moment. And here's the instruction manual, which of course comes with the instructions for Marty McFly, and that you put Marty McFly or any other Lego Dimensions minifigure onto the toy pad with their toy tag, and you connect that to the game console into the TV. Continue building using in-game building instructions. That's for all mini builds, upgrades, and alternate builds of the mini builds. So here we get a page for the team packs of Jurassic World, Scooby-Doo, and Ninjago. Other level packs such as Back to the Future, Simpsons, Portal 2, and Doctor Who. Fun packs of DC Comics, Simpsons, Lego Movie, Ninjago, and Lord of the Rings. And then, in total, it's a page and a half of fun packs, where you also get Chima, more Lego Movie, more Simpsons, and then Wizard of Oz. And then a whole page of the listing of all the pieces included in the set. And then, as usual on most instruction manuals of most Lego sets, is the advertisement for product fee for winning stuff, for giving product feedback. Next, we have the extra pieces. Where we get 2 round 1x1 studs in the trans light blue and trans orange colors. 2 plate 1x1 studs in the plate form or squarish shape in the trans clear and the dark bluish gray colors. Then we also get a light bluish gray tap piece, a flat tile squarish shape 1x1 in the piece in the trans black color, a 1x1 cheese slope in the trans black color, this stick piece, or in some cases it's a peg where you can connect one thing to another, and this piece that is sometimes used as a minifigure gun, or even for firemen, a fire hose where they spray the water from. And then we get on to the actual build. Here's Marty McFly, the hoverboard, and the DeLorean time machine. As you see here. So Marty McFly gets the same complete look as we've gotten in the DeLorean time machine Lego set from Lego Ideas. And he gets the hoverboard instead of the skateboard this time. And this time we also get the air guitar. So there's his front torso printing, and also back torso printing, as well as back head printing, where he's scared, nervous, some type of expression. And here is his toy tag that just has blue and red coloring and his name in the form of the title of the movie Back to the Future. So now I am going to take the Marty McFly minifigure and put him into the Lego Dimensions game. Which, once again, I do not have the audio available because I muted the television so I don't get copyright when we go to Hill Valley. As you see, I'm playing as Batman, so we can just take him out now. And we're going around as Marty McFly. So the Back to the Future Dimension portal is over here on the right, next to the Midway Arcade portal, Dimension portal. So now we could just take Marty McFly and put him in the center of the toy pad. Sorry for my chair making noise. So here we are now in Hill Valley. So now let me demonstrate the hoverboard. So it hovers around pretty decently, only a few inches off the ground. And here's what happens when you go off a surface where if you're really high up, it will eventually drop down to the main ground level. That's not all we can do. Since I do have a PS4, this is what the square button does. Plays this guitar. This is what the circle button does. And of course the triangle button either brings in other toys that you have for the game available around you, and or characters and or instructions of the mini builds. And when you have collected trillions of studs and built and have purchased the upgrades and the 2 other builds of the mini build, when pressing the circle button, you can bring up the other mini builds, and then instantly in a second, the mini build transforms into the other build that you want it to become. So now we get off our hoverboard and bring in the DeLorean time machine. Which is a pretty neat little car. Go driving around on the main road, that is. And then there's also somewhere on this map I can't really go that way just yet with all that stuff in the way. Here we go. So I can bring the DeLorean time machine to this speedometer ramp, and it charges up. And now we are back in time, in the set destination in time where we chose to go to in the DeLorean time machine. And this is a unique part of the Back to the Future adventure world, because they always have something that goes off map of sorts, and only you're able, as the player and your playable character, you choose to go off map in a way. Because here in this time period of 1885, I'm sure, or some time zone wherever I'm at, the off-map unique feature is the railroad track that just goes off. Only you're the only one that has the access to go anywhere you want on the tracks. And then back in 1985, the unique feature is, just a highway of road where you could go, where only you can go wherever you want on it. And then back in the other time period of the future of 2015, it's just a staircase that goes down beneath the adventure world map. one thing that is very easy and tricky to do, tricky in how easy it is that you can easily go backwards and do your best to get it to go forward again, depending on whichever direction you want it to go. So now let's go back to 1985. Yeah, we went back to 1885, and now we're going back to 1985. And let's see if I can find the ramp that gets us. As you just saw, it was a demonstration of how easy it is to go backwards and confuse it for going forwards. So now we're on the piece of road that no one else goes on except you as the player. Here in 1985. And there's dozens of, quite a lot of little builds or little stuff that you can destroy and break for studs. As you see, I'm doing my best to get all the studs, but I'm running into everything. Because it is that easy to lose control of where you're going. For the most part. So I'm just going around trying to find the other ramp so we can get to the future. Yet I am not having much success. But at this point, you do get the basic idea of what you can do in Back to the Future. So, that is pretty much all I have to say for this level pack review. And there is also back at the main portal, dimension portal, back on Vorton, where you can replay if you haven't played it. If you have played the level already, you can go back into the main game and play the actual level. And that's pretty much all I have to say for this level pack toy review. So I thank you all for watching. Please rate by liking, comment, share, subscribe, do whatever the heck else you want with all the videos here on Dave Frost, all the videos on Dave Frost number 2, and all the videos, as well as all the videos on Mr. D Frost 2. And this is Dave Frost signing off with saying again, thank you again for watching. Please have a great day and a great week next week. Starting with Sunday tomorrow. And don't forget to, and remember to go forth and build on and hashtag Blue Cup Nation.